Test. Why is the stream not working? Oh, maybe it just did. All right, let me know if you guys can hear me for Out of the Park 21 Pittsburgh Pirates franchise. Let me know audio levels. I'm getting drop frames. I'm getting a lot of drop frames here potentially. Let me do some testing here. And let me know how audio levels and everything sounds. And we'll start playing the game here shortly. All right, again, taking on the Dodgers here in Game 5, the deciding game of the series. Winner advances to play the Braves in the NLCS. Loser goes home for the year. Take a look at the playoff tree. See, Atlanta swept the Cardinals 3-0 to advance pretty cleanly to the NL Championship game. Gonna have first pitch here in about 5 to 10 minutes. Hopefully get some more people in the chat. Again, let me know if audio sounds good, music's too high or too low. My voice sounds good. Hopefully everything should be okay. And we'll give it some time for some people to get into the chat. Grant, thank you very much. Sorry you can't be here for the game. You'll see the Wayne Archive stream, of course, whenever it gets done. But thank you very much. We will need the good luck for sure. I'm going to post this to Twitter. Hopefully get some more people in the chat here before we get started. Again, for those here in the chat, let me know how things sound audio-wise and music-wise and everything. And we'll go through some of the preview in this game here, starting pitchers and all that here in a moment, as we just get some more people, hopefully, into the stream. And over in the AL, it is the Angels and Astros also having a Game 5. That's also happening today, while the Indians defeated the Rays in 4, 3-1 series there. For those following me for the Steelers channel, we will have our live stream tomorrow, 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And we will have some other videos this week. Got some stuff on Alex Highsmith and some older Steelers history for you guys. All right, let's start looking at what Game 5 is going to be for the Pirates and the Dodgers. We'll look at LA to start, and they are going to have their ace pitcher on the staff, Walker Buehler, who in Game 1 went 5 1/3, allowed 4 hits, 2 earned. That was a home run by Brian Hayes, walked 1, struck out 7, arguably the best pitcher in all of baseball. Let me check one thing really quickly here, guys. I just want to make sure the stream looks decent. Okay, I'm just worried about dropping some frames potentially. But beyond that, yeah, look at their lineup. Lineup's going to be pretty much the same. One frustration with this game, they probably should adjust the lineups a little bit more often than what they do. One note, though, if you watched the previous video, Max Muncy, it looks like he's going to be able to play in this game. He got removed from Game 4, but he is out. He's got a sprained knee, 3 to 4 weeks. It's going to only influence him running as a first baseman. That's not going to be too dramatic, but it is something to consider nonetheless. The rest of their lineup, Kendall, Muncy, Lux, Peterson, Turner, Seager, Will Smith, and Chris Taylor, who has been raking off of us so far here in the postseason, hitting something like, what's he hitting here? 600 here in the postseason. Ridiculous production from Chris Taylor. For the Pirates, we will have Cody Bolton on the hill. He did well in Game 2, our first victory of the series, going 6 innings, allowing 2 runs, walked 3, got into a really bad situation in the first inning. Bases were loaded. Dodgers already up 1-0, got out of it with no extra damage, and that kind of really propelled us the rest of the way. So going Bolton over Joe Musgrove, that was the debate I was having. Should we go with Musgrove, who struggled more in Game 1? But we're going to go with Cody Bolton. We're just going to go with a guy who's been more productive. So that's the approach here. Lineup will be mostly the same. We'll have Newman, Walls, Reynolds, Hayes, Frazier, Bell, Stallings, Hamilton in the 8th spot, and Bolton as the pitcher, hitting out of the 9-hole. So we're going to start here in 2 to 3 minutes, 2 to 5 minutes, I would say. And yeah, get ready for this crazy Game 5. Quick look at our playoff run so far. Beat the Nationals 10-6 in the Walker game, then lost to LA 7-2 in Game 1. Came back with a 7-2 victory in Game 2. Blew Game 3, ended up losing that 6-3, but held on to preserve a 6-5 lead in Game number 4, which leads us to today, October 6, 2021, Game 5, winner take all versus the Dodgers in LA. So they will have home field advantage for this one. Thank you guys for being here. Leave a like if you are enjoying the video and the stream and the Out of the Park series. I know it's a bit of a niche thing, not gonna lie, but I'm having a lot of fun with it. And of course, when it comes to Steelers stuff, we'll have a lot of that coming next couple of days as well for you guys. Let's see, anything else I want to talk about here? I think that's about it for us. Of course, after this, if this is our last game, hopefully it isn't. If we advance, then we'll have the Brave series. If not, we'll have a off-season, postseason wrap-up video, of course. I'll take a little bit of a break in between whenever our season does come to an end, whenever that may be. And then we'll do an off-season recap that'll show you everything we do after the season. Take a quick look here at postseason numbers for the Pirates. Let me scroll up. Brian Hayes hitting a cool 471 here in the postseason. Kevin Newman 318. Bell has struggled mightily, just $150 with 2 RBIs. Adam Frazier's doing well. Reynolds Walls has been questionable with the glove, but decent with the bat. Same with Stallings. Hamilton and center has done a nice job. And those are essentially, yeah, those are all the starters. And LA is always dangerous, of course. So, yeah, that's the situation here. Game 5, Bolton versus Buehler. We'll begin with the lineups here in a second. I'll have to pause the music. And we'll get started here for game number 5. Again, if you do miss your stream, you can check out the archive version if you are jumping in late or have to duck out early. And yeah, we'll get started here in 2 minutes, we'll say. 3:14 will be our first pitch. So let me go ahead, stop the music. We will, of course, have the game audio instead of just my voice. And let me just check a couple more things here. And we're about to get started here at Dodger Stadium. Just playing, of course, Game 5. Win or lose, just going to play it and then end the stream after that. So let me go to the lineup screen here. Make sure I don't hit finish today by a mistake. And we'll check out the lineups one more time and then get ready for big Game 5 here. Number 5 here of this 5-game set. Again, check out our lineups. Newman, Walls, Reynolds. We're going to bump Hayes up to the 4 spot. Frazier 5. Bell 6, because he just struggled so much this postseason. Stallings, Hamilton, Bolton. You see the success here, or lack of success. Reynolds has done well versus Buehler. Hayes has done well, so I moved him up. Frazier struggled. Bell's done okay, but has just struggled so much in the postseason in general. For the Dodgers, it is Kendall. Again, Muncy with that sprained knee. We'll see how much that affects him. Lux, Peterson, Turner, Seager, Smith, Taylor, and Walker Buehler on the hill for the Dodgers. So let me get a drink of water here, and we're about ready to start. And again, attendance here, 53,000 plus at Dodger Stadium. Winds blowing out, which is going to be helpful for their kind of power bats. So thank you guys for being here. I think I've waited enough here, and let me just check the overall adjustments and settings. I think that's good. If you any issue with drop frames or anything, please let me know. I can make an adjustment to the stream. I have tweaked some settings to try to maybe make the stream quality a little bit better. But with that out of the way, let's get ready for Game 5, winner take all against the Dodgers. All right, here we go. Pirates will be leading off here, top of the first, with Kevin Newman, who's been very strong in the series, but he'll be in a 2-2 count versus Buehler. You know, he'll be the best pitcher in baseball, who was very good against the save the Brian Hayes home run in Game 1. And he will start with a strikeout of Kevin Newman. Let me know if the game audio needs to be adjusted at all as well. I can definitely do that if it's too loud or too quiet, but I think it's okay. Taylor Walls, 1-2 count. He will hit that to second. That's to Lux. He will throw to Muncy at first for the second out. So Brian Reynolds will step to the plate. Bases empty, 2 outs, 1-0 count. Had success versus Buehler. And Muncy, with that sprained knee, though, will be able to glove it on the ground ball, and the Pirates go 1-2-3 in the first. Cody Bolton on the hill, having a strong rookie season, and we need a strong performance from him today. Full count here to Kendall. Remember, he got in trouble with walks in the first inning of his first postseason start, as he will hit that to left. Kendall gives it a good ride, but right at Reynolds, so a hard liner for the first out. Now facing Muncy, only hitting 143 in the playoffs, but has power, wind blowing out, but also dealing with that knee injury. And Bolton's control has certainly been a problem, as he will walk Muncy on 4 pitches. And now stepping into the plate, in the batter's box, I should say, is Gavin Lux. Best hitter in baseball. And yeah, Bolton's control, man, it's, I don't know, just nerves, I guess, getting to him. And he's got good control, but he's just not showing it here. And now he's got to take on Peterson with runners on first and second and just 1 away. Full count now to Peterson. Got to put this over the plate, and he will strike him out. So that's a big out for the second one of the inning. And now he's got to deal with Justin Turner, who's just 1 for 12 with that one hit. One hit was a home run. So big spot here. Runners on first and second, bottom first. 2-2. Bolton deals. And up the middle, that's going to get down. The Dodgers should take the lead here, as the run will come in. I believe that it's going to be Muncy, despite that knee injury, has the speed to get home when the Dodgers are up 1-0. Now Corey Seager, also 1 for 15 this postseason. He'll try to follow Turner, and he'll hit that to left, and that one's going to get caught by Reynolds. Reynolds has made some just spectacular plays defensively, maybe none more important than that one to keep it 1-0. So big play there for Reynolds. I did not think that one was going to be caught. And now Brian Hayes will step into the batter's box to start the top of the second. Let me just check the quality of the stream here. Does it look okay? I think it looks all right now. 2-2. Buehler to Hayes, and he will hit him. And so Hayes finding ways to get on base here. Do we want to steal? Check out Buehler's hold runners rating. It's a 55, so it's pretty solid. So I don't think we're going to try to run right now. Okay, stream quality looks pretty good. So just wanted to check that there briefly. Adam Frazier, 0 for 6 against Buehler. He'll hit that hard to Lux. That could be 2. No, they'll just get the force at second. And so it's a fielder's choice to erase Hayes at second base. Josh Bell, really struggling here in the postseason. 3 for 20, 2 RBIs. There's a time for him to come alive. It is today. It's a full count, and he will hit that as it will bounce to second. Will there be a play for anybody? I don't think there will. So a quirky hit there for Josh Bell, but we'll take it however we can get it. But unfortunately, you're facing the bottom of the lineup. Stallings has been clutch, though, and he's in another clutch situation. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Dodgers down, Dodgers up, I should say, 1-0. Top second. 1-2. Stallings will strike out swinging on the fastball, 96 miles an hour from Buehler, and that'll bring up Hamilton. They could pitch around and get to Bolton, but I imagine they're going to go after Hamilton here. 1-1. They will pitch to Hamilton. And he will hit that down the left field line. That's going to bring home the run. And that should tie the game, as my game's gotten a little freaky. I think we're going to send them, and I apologize for that. The game got a little weird there, as it does in those situations where it wants to try to tell you to send the runner or not. I sent Bell, though, and so Hamilton will hit the double. Bell will score all the way from first, and the Pirates have taken the lead 2-1. It feels like, again, every single game the Pirates get 2 runs by the second inning. So it's just been so consistent like that. And the Buccos are ahead, but a lot of work to do. Hamilton on second, now facing Bolton. We're not going to steal with Hamilton, because if we get caught, then Bolton's going to have to start the third, so we don't want that. And now it's 2-2 to Bolton, and he will strike out swinging at the cutter. But thanks to Billy Hamilton, Pirates get 2 runs, and they lead the Dodgers 2-1 as we go bottom 2. All right, now facing Smith, Taylor, and Buehler. Bolton already 30 pitches to get through the first inning. 2 walks already. He's got to show a lot better control. We know he's capable of it, but big spot here. Nerves for the postseason as Smith will float that to right. Frazier take a couple steps over to his right, and he'll make the catch for out number 1. Bring up Chris Taylor. You see the numbers here. 9 for 15, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. That's a 600 average. Ridiculous numbers, and he's replacing the injured Cody Bellinger. So he's a guy you got to get out. Full count now to Taylor, and that one's outside, missed for ball 4. 3 walks already for Bolton, and that'll bring up Buehler. Probably try to bunt him over, and no, Taylor's going to look to steal, and he'll get in there. So now they could bunt him over and get him on third base, if that's how they want to play it. We'll see what their approach is. As Buehler will just flat out swing at that one. And it works like a bunt anyways. Buehler's retired, and Taylor moves to third, 90 feet away from tying this game. Now facing Kendall. Should we try to pitch around Kendall? He's been pretty good this postseason. Numbers may not suggest how good he's been, especially defensively. I think we're just going to go after him here. 1-2 to Kendall, and he'll look at strike 3. So Bolton able to get the out and get out of the inning, and we'll go top 3. Pirates still up a run. Walker Buehler back on the hill, 1-1 to Newman, who struck out his first at bat. He'll hit that to third to Turner. I should say not Seager. He's at short, and that's out number 1. Now facing Taylor Walls, who has kind of gone cold here later in the postseason. Had a really good wildcard game versus the Nationals, but that was about it. And quickly, there's 2 away for the Pirates. 2-1 to Reynolds. Reynolds will rope that down the right field line. That should be a 2-out double, I think, for Reynolds. We'll see if there's a play at second, potentially. And Reynolds will slide into second, so he continues to have his success versus Walker Buehler. Runner on second. 2 outs here for Brian Hayes. Big spot here. Hayes was plunked in his first at bat. He'll first pitch swing here. And Hayes will hit that to center. Kendall with good speed. It's going to get over his head. It's going to be a ground rule double. Animation again gets a little funky there, but Brian Hayes, we moved him up because of his success versus Buehler, so that will drive in Brian Reynolds, and the Pirates are up 3-1. Still runner on second, 2 outs for Frazier. He's 0 for 1 today. 0-1 count. Buehler winds and deals, and Frazier will hit that to center. That should hang enough, I think, and Kendall just mentioned his defense. He'll make a spectacular diving catch in center. So the Pirates get 1 thanks to Brian Hayes and go up 3-1. Quick check on the bullpen here. Yeah, Bolton might not... If we can get 5 quality innings from him, that might be the approach here, as he will face Muncy. 2-1 count. Shift is on. Muncy hits against the shift, but it hangs in the air enough, and Reynolds will make the catch for out number 1. Now facing the meat of the order, it's Gavin Lux. 2-2 count. And Lux will strike out swinging. Nice slider, probably Bolton's best pitch, as he will retire Lux and now bring up Jock Peterson. 1-1 to him. He'll hit that rolling over to second to Newman. He'll throw on to Bell for the 3rd out of the inning. And the Pirates still lead 3-1 as we go top 4. Josh Bell to the plate now, facing Buehler. 55 pitches is his current count. Gotten to Buehler a little bit today for sure, as Bell will hit that hard to second. Lux is playing deep in the hole, and will throw on to Muncy for out number 1. Now Stallings struck out his first at-bat in the hole 1-2, and he will repeat his first at-bat with the swinging strikeout 2-way for Billy Hamilton, who got things started with a 2 RBI double to kick things off. Now he's down 2-2 in the count, and he will strike out as well. So quiet 4th for the Pirates. They still lead 3-1 in this Game 5, with the series knotted at 2. Winner goes on to play the Braves in the NLCS, the game which will happen tomorrow. So Braves will have a lot of rest here. Winner of this one will not. Turner, full count. He will strike out. He tried to check a swing, could not hold up, and Bolton has his 4th K of the game. Now facing Seager. First pitch swinging. He will dribble that back to the pitcher spot. Bolton, it's not going to be there, as it should be an infield hit, and it is for Corey Seager. That will bring up Taylor, or Will Smith, excuse me. That brings up Will Smith. Sorry, I'm looking at my phone here to check some of the animations. Things do look okay, so I'm happy to see that. And Bolton's already at 67 pitches, though, so that pitch count's really high up there. Another full count. He will strike out Will Smith, though, so that's big. And yeah, if we can just maybe go 5 innings with Bolton, that's going to kind of be the MO. D-Jock, thank you for being here. Let's go Buccos. Yeah, in a good spot right now. I think we're going to pitch around Taylor because he's been so dangerous. And if we have to get to Buehler, that's fine. If they want to pull him, then that's fine too. So we're going to pitch around 3-1 as Taylor will swing 3-1. That should hold in the air just enough for Frazier to make the catch. And we will head to the 5th inning. Pirates still up 2 runs. Do we want to keep Bolton in is the question. He's at 78 pitches. I think we want to go 1 more inning here with him. If we can do it. We're going to give that a try. So we're going to go with Bolton swing here, 1-2. Buehler's still in for the Dodgers, as he will dribble that to short. That is to Seager. He will throw into Muncy for the 1st out of the 5th. And we'll go to the top of the order with Kevin Newman. Buehler, by the way, at 72 pitches. Will they pitch him in the 5th? I'm not sure. So we'll have to keep an eye on their decision-making here. They've done some double switches as well, as Newman will hit that back up the middle for a 1-out single. Newman's definitely come on strong the back half of this season. Not the best base stealer. I think we're going to try to maybe give the old number 4 here. Maybe if Newman can get in there, add an extra run. As they're going to pitch out, and they were ready for that. As Newman gets erased. Maybe a mistake on my part. And now Walls full count. Will probably swing at what probably was ball 4. That one kind of jammed him, and that would have been double play anyway, I suppose, so I can justify the attempt to steal. And yeah, that's going to be it for Walker Buehler. They're going to bring in Adam Eaton. And what do we want to do here? I don't want to get Musgrove going if I can really avoid it. I think we're going to go ahead here. Get Wayman warmed up just in case. And maybe Cricky too. So Adam Eaton, veteran pinch hitter, 0 for 1 in the playoffs so far. He will swing at the first pitch he sees. He will bunt that to back to Bolton, and so the bunt attempt does not work. Curious decision there for the pinch hitter, Eaton, to bunt there, and there's one out with no one on. Pirates up 3-1, bottom 5. Top of the order, Kendall and Muncy. We'll be seeing at least this inning. 2-0 to Kendall. Good count for him. He will bunt that as well. Bell will try to flip it to Newman, and he will. So the Dodgers, back-to-back bunts. I understand Kendall doing it, I guess, but Eaton doing it was strange, and doing it back-to-back was even weirder. Now 2 outs to Muncy, who's 0 for 1 today. Does have a walk, and Muncy will hit that to right. Frazier will come in, and he will glove it for the 3rd out of the inning, and we will head to the 6th. And is that going to be it for Cody Bolton? Probably. He's at 84 pitches. He's kind of been dangerous, living dangerously. I think that's probably going to be it for him, and we're going to go to Blake Wayman in the bottom of the 6th, and hopefully 7th, Cricky, 8, Neverauskas, Birdie in the 9th. Birdie's a little tired today, so I probably can't go 2 innings with him, but face Julio Urias, not going to face Dustin May, who this team has used a lot this year. So now Buehler is gone, but Urias will come in to pitch, and he will strike out Reynolds. Again, do not do as well versus lefties, though Hayes does generally have success against the southpaws. 1-2, though, is the count, and he will strike out that one on the outside corner, and Hayes swung and missed. So Blake Wayman will come in to pitch. 3-1 to Frazier, as he will hit that to Lux, and that'll be the end of the 6th for the Pirates. Do we want to have... Because we're going to face a righty here. Let's just check some numbers here quickly. I mean, it's hard to find a weakness here if you're Kevin Lux. He is 0 for 1 today. We could let maybe, Bolton go until there's one mistake. But famous last words have been said about that, haven't there? We're going to try it with Bolton here. Full count to Lux, as he will strike him out. So nice job there by Bolton, as he's got 6 strikeouts so far. I'm going to get Cricky going also in case here, because he's going to have to warm up. Now facing Peterson, as Bolton's at 91 pitches. Peterson will hit that to the wall. That's going to be a double for Jock Peterson, and yeah, that's going to be it. For maybe, is that going to be 3? It is going to be 3, I think. Or will they throw him out at 3rd? It's going to be thrown out at 3rd. Peterson, for some reason, and Hayes with a tag there. I think that was Newman that threw it. And I don't know what the decision was for Peterson to be that aggressive and take 3rd. I know the old saying is don't make the 1st or 3rd out at 3rd, and that's only the 2nd out. But wow, over-aggressive there for Peterson. And now he'll face Turner, the righty, with 2 outs. So a couple of curious decisions here for the Dodgers, as it is 1-0 to Justin Turner. And he'll hit that to center. Hamilton with good speed. He'll make a diving catch in center. And yeah, D-Jock Bolton staying in. That's going to be it for him, though. Definitely close the book. I've used close the book whenever there's still been runners on. I've used that incorrectly. But that will close the book on Bolton, as he will throw 94 pitches, 6 innings, 1 earned, settle down, just like he did in Game 2. And Kyle Crick's going to come in here for the 7th. But until then, Josh Bell will lead things off. Hit that. That's going to get down. Now, hopefully, Bell doesn't try to take 3 like Peterson did, and that should be a leadoff double, hopefully. As Bell wants 3. He's going to try to do what Peterson did, and it's going to be successful, though, as it is a triple for Josh Bell. Things I didn't expect to see in this game. Wow. So he's able to do what Peterson did not and slide in the 3rd safely. That will bring up Jacob Stallings. 1-1 to Stallings, infield in. That's deep. Is it deep enough, though? We're going to test it. And I think he got thrown out. Josh Bell gets thrown out. The game did not let me see that. So Bell was probably out of gas, D-Jock, from chugging around. And so we cannot tack on another run, as Kendall does not have a great arm, but it's not bad. So I guess you'd call it average. And missed opportunity there for the Buccos, as it's still 3-1. I'm going to get Kyle Crick going. Hamilton. 2 outs, nobody on. Hit sharply. And Lux cannot throw Hamilton out. Very speedy he is. All right. I think we got to try to steal here for sure. We're going to bring in a pinch hitter as well. We're going to go ahead and call on... Who do we want to call on here? We've been going to JB Shuck a lot. I think we're going to go to him again. And we're definitely going to try to steal with Hamilton. As Hamilton will hold, it's 0-1. Urias' hold runner rating's a 65. It is pretty good, but we're going to go ahead and be aggressive. We're going to send Hamilton. No pitch out, and he will be in there safe as Smith behind the plate could not handle it. And so now we have Hamilton in scoring position. 1-1 to Shuck. Now 1-2 to Shuck, and he will hit that to right. It has good carry. Will it go out? And it is caught at the track. Maybe I should have gone with that power bat, D-Jock. And so we'll head to the 8th for Kyle Crick. Are we in the 8th or the 7th? What inning are we? We're in bottom 7, I should say. Okay, let me not get ahead of myself here. Facing Seager, Smith, and Taylor. Pirates up 3-1, but missed some insurance there. That would have been big. Crick will come in and pitch. He'll face Seager. Seager will hit that to short. Walls will throw on to Bell for the first out. So first attempt there for Walls today. He's clean with the glove and the throw. Bring up Will Smith. 1-0 to him. Struck out in his last at bat. He will not strike out there. That one's going to get out, I believe. It's a solo shot. And the Dodgers now come just a run away. It's 3-2. 395 to right. Pretty short out there in right, and that will bring up the very dangerous Chris Taylor. So big run there for LA to get the crowd on their feet, momentum potentially on their side. 1-2 to Taylor. Crick will deal. Taylor will strike out, swing on the fastball, and now Cespedes will come in off the bench to face Crick. 1-2 to Cespedes. Has good power, as he will strike out. Nice job by Crick. So I gave up the home run to Smith, unfortunately. Yeah, D-Jock, we're going to work with some lefties here. I'm going to get Wayman. There's also Neverauskas, though. He's usually my guy here. So we're going to get both of them warmed up here. Should I go with Wayman or Neverauskas? Wayman's better versus lefties. Neverauskas has just kind of been our guy here in the 8th. So Kevin Newman will try to get a run back facing Joe Kelly. 1-2 count. Top 8. Pirates up 3-2. Newman will strike out swinging. 89 mile an hour that pitch was. Walls now 1-2. As he will strike out as well. Kelly striking out the first 2 batters he's seen. Now facing Brian Reynolds. 2-0 count. Reynolds should get that in front of the left fielder Peterson, as that is a 2-out single to bring up Brian Hayes. D-Jock says Neverauskas, but you're saying to get lefties warmed up. Neverauskas is a righty. Wayman is the lefty, so I have to still chew on that. 1-2 to Hayes, as he will half swing. They ring him up, and we'll head to the bottom of the 8th. Cricky's day is done. We got Kendall. Is he better versus lefties or righties? He's better versus righties, but only slightly. See what the batting splits are. 300 versus lefties, 240 versus righties. Muncy, a little better versus righties as well statistically, but he is hitting better versus lefties in actual action. So Neverauskas, okay, we're going to go to Doivados Neverauskas here. He did struggle in one relief appearance. He will face Kendall. 0-2 to Kendall. Neverauskas, Lithuanian, will wind and deal and strike out Kendall for the first out of the inning. Bottom 8. Now facing Max Muncy. Could he have a Kirk Gibson type moment here? He's down in the count, 0-2. Neverauskas will strike him out looking. Back-to-back Ks. That one off speed to retire Muncy. But now you got to face Gavin Lux here. 2-1 to Lux. Lux will hit that to right. Frazier in foul territory. No, he will drop the ball. Oh, Frazier. That's going to be an error. And could that have been the one to get us out of the inning? Now Neverauskas has to do it again. It's a full count, as he will strike out. So disaster avoided with Frazier dropping that one in foul territory. And the Pirates will be 3 outs away when we head top or bottom line. And we will call on Nick Birdie to strike out Peterson, Turner, and Seager. Trying to get some insurance for him, though. Kelly will stay in for the Dodgers. Frazier, first pitch swinging. Hit that to Muncy to first, and he will step onto the bag for the first out of the inning. Now with Josh Bell, who had that triple, his last at bat. No such luck here. Hit to Lux for the second out. As Birdie's still cold for some reason. Not sure why he hasn't warmed up at all. Let's take a pitch here with Stalling. Let's try to not swing so early. Give Birdie some time here to get warmed up. We will take a pitch again. And he's down 0-2. Full count, though. He's battled back, Stallings has. As it's a strikeout, though. And so we'll head to the ninth with closer Nick Birdie. Pirates 3 outs away. Ooh, good call on defensive replacements, D-Jock. I will have one come in, I think. Trying to think if I want to do that, just because it would be at second with Newman. We're going to put Birdie in, though, as the pitcher. Could I have double switch there? I don't know. I wasn't even thinking about double switch possibilities. I'm just going to leave him in right. I'm just going to leave it as is right now, though. So Birdie will face Peterson. Peterson 1 for 3 today. Pirates 3 outs away from going to the NLCS versus the Braves. It's a full count to start against Peterson. Birdie, the payoff pitch. Wind and deal. Hit that, and that's going to be a double to start. As Jock Peterson, he's not going to take third this time. There's no way he's that, just silly. And that is a leadoff double for the Dodgers. And yeah, that one hurts to start as we will get Wayman moving around. He's ready right now. Birdie, 2-2. Will strike out Justin Turner and now face Corey Seager. Seager is 1 for 3 today. Runner on second, 1 out. Dodgers down a run. Bottom 9. It's 2-2 to Seager. He'll hit that to first. Bell will grab it, throw it, and that is the second out. So the Pirates, 2 outs. Tying run 90 feet away. As Birdie is very tired, unfortunately. As we got to figure out what we want to do here. Will Smith, 1 for 3, has the solo home run today. Do we want to bring in the lefty to finish it with Wayman? Looks like he's better versus lefties than righties. We could pitch around with Smith, but then that would get us to Chris Taylor, who is, of course, been very dangerous this year. I think we're going to try to pitch around and maybe bring in Blake Wayman here. But yeah, this is a big spot here. Full count. And he'll strike out. The Pirates win. And the Pirates will take the series, winning this one 3-2. Let me go save. The Pirates are heading to the NLCS versus the Atlanta Braves. What a game for Pittsburgh. What a series. The underdog. Birdie on the full count, pitching around, raise the Jolly Roger, and they find a way, those battling Bucks, to beat the Dodgers 3-2. And we will play, I believe, game 1, I think either tomorrow or the next day, versus the Braves. So take a quick look at the box score here, as these last couple games have been absolute nail-biters. Pirates win 3-2, 8 hits, 1 error. That was by Frazier in foul territory. Ultimately did not cost the Pirates. The Dodgers, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. Hamilton got things started with a double. Smith had the home run to cut it to 1. Peterson had the leadoff double, bottom 9. Get out of it with Birdie getting a couple of big strikeouts and the ground out, as the final one was Will Smith striking out to end it. Brian Hayes earned MVP honors for the series. It looks like he had a fantastic series. We will play the Braves actually going to be 2 days from now on the 8th. As we know what happened last time we faced the Braves in the playoffs. That was 92 with Sid Bream. So a chance for revenge. We'll take a look at them another time, though. But, wow, 8 hits there. Brian Reynolds, 2 for 4. Bell came in big. He's starting to warm up, needed that. Billy Hamilton's been very clutch this postseason, so that's fantastic. And we really, Gavin Lux got to us early in the series, but since then really just could not do much. Over 7 his last at-bats, 1 for 5, and would have been game number 3. So He had success early, 2 home runs in the first 2 games, but was very quiet after that. So really excited to see that. Taylor even cooled down in this game for once as well. So pitching, Bolton, again, tough start, some nerves for him. But he goes 6 innings, allows just the 1 run, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts. Cricky did allow the home run, but Neverauskas gets 3 strikeouts. Birdie able to recover after giving up that leadoff double to Peterson. I wonder what would have happened had Peterson not tried to take third on that double he hit earlier in the game. Don't know. Buehler went 5 innings, 3 earned, 5 strikeouts. I mean, against Buehler, that's a really good performance from us. Urias and Kelly did do well out of the pen. 4 innings, struck out 6, allowed 3 hits and no runs. But player of the game was Cody Bolton. So for game 1 against the Braves, it's probably going to be Joe Musgrove. There's a chance it'd be Mitch Keller. He might be ready by then, but I think we're just going to go with, Musgrove for game number 1. So that's going to be the stream. Again, we'll have an archive of it later on if you miss. And we'll have game 1 and game 2 of the series, maybe even the first 3 games because it is 7 games. I'll have to figure out what I want to do with that, but we will have that a little bit later in the week. So what a wild series. The Pirates are still alive. Unbelievable. Did not see this one coming. No one saw this coming. And again, if you're watching this for Steelers stuff, we will be having our live stream tomorrow, Monday, 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern time for about an hour. And I have a lot of Steelers content coming for you guys a little bit later in the week. So thank you guys for being here for the stream. Let's go Bucks. Let's root them on once we take on the Atlanta Braves here in 2 days. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Be sure to like if you like this video, and we'll talk to you soon.